Hello everyone, welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Question number 1. What happens if a party refuses to enter the witness box in civil proceedings where the facts are within their personal knowledge? Option A, it has no impact on the case. Option B, it results in the immediate dismissal of the case. Option C, it carries grave evidentiary consequences. And option D, it allows the court to rule in favor of the opposing party. The correct answer is option C. In the case of Chodamma by LR and another versus Venkatappa by LR and another, the Supreme Court held that in civil proceedings, particularly when the facts lie within the personal knowledge of the party, their refusal to enter the witness box leads to significant evidentiary consequences, potentially weakening the case. Question number 2. What does the court consider when granting interim anticipatory bail in cases where no incriminating evidence is found? Option A, the accused's non-cooperation in the investigation. Option B, the absence of evidence alone justifies the bail. Option C, non-cooperation is irrelevant if non-incriminating evidence is discovered. And option D, the severity of the charges against the accused. The correct answer is option C. In the case of Jugraj Singh versus State of Punjab, the court made interim anticipatory bail protection absolute, emphasizing that mere absence of incriminating evidence does not imply non-cooperation by the accused. The court noted that non-cooperation cannot be assumed solely based on the lack of evidence discovered. Question number 3. Section 5 of the Limitation Act applies to option A, suits, option B, appeals/applications, option C, both A and B, and option D, none of these. The correct answer is option B. Section 5 of the Limitation Act allows for the extension of the prescribed limitation period in certain cases, specifically for appeals and applications. It does not apply to suits. Question number 4. Order 7 Rule 11 of the Civil Procedure Code provides for option A, rejection of the plaint, option B, return of the plaint, option C, dismissal of the suit, and option D, all of the above depending on the facts of the case. The correct answer is option A. Civil Procedure Code Order 7 Rule 11 provides for the rejection of a plaint by the court at the preliminary stage of a lawsuit if the plaint fails to meet certain fundamental legal criteria. Question number 5. Under the Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code, the land revenue shall fall due on the first day of option A, calendar year, option B, revenue year, option C, financial year, and option D, agricultural year. This was the question which was also asked in Chhattisgarh Prelims 2023. The correct answer is option B. Section 140 of the Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code states that the land revenue payable on account of a revenue year shall fall due on the first day of that year. It's the time for practice question. Under the Chhattisgarh Excise Act, closing of shops for the sake of public peace is related to option A, Section 22, option B, Section 23, option C, Section 21, and option D, none of the above. This was also the question which was asked in Chhattisgarh Prelims 2023. Pin down your answers in the comment section below.